My name is Samuel Ediao. I come from Amuria County, Buju Sub-County, Amuria District. I am a teacher by profession. I am also a farmer. And I joined politics. In 2016, that's when I joined the active politics. And it has been a tough struggle in politics. I have been with the minister, Honorable Musa Ichweru, from 2016, 2021, and this time 2025. But on the other side, I've been trying when I was in UPC. I've been a member of Uganda Post Congress, but then 2024, I left the UPC and I joined the National Resistance Movement Party. And I used to go for the same party position. I am a member of NRM. I registered in my village. I'm in the Yellow Book. And I decided to vie for the Member of Parliament in the NRM primaries. And all along I've been mobilizing, even when I was in UPC. But the problem was, I was in a party that always people will say at the end of the election that order has come from above. And that order from above would always make me fail to achieve what I was struggling for. And that is what was happening. But this year, I decided to vie for the NRM primaries, the position of Member of Parliament. And in the position of Member of Parliament, this time I was successful. In the primaries of 17th, I was able to come out successfully. And I was able to grab the flag. So the NRM flag is now in my hands for Amuria County. The election was okay, although there were incidences of interruptions by my colleague. We will follow you in the field. You are supposed to be in this sub-county, you are supposed to be another sub-county, but you will come in because of this organization. But I want to thank the District Security Committee, which worked hard to make sure that there was peace and the campaigns were peaceful. I also want to thank the Electoral Commission of the NRM and the district. They were able to make sure that the candidates followed the program that was submitted. And what was submitted was adhered to. They intervened in some instances and made sure candidates followed their respective programs that they had drawn. And they went to the various districts, sub-counties that they were supposed to be. And that is how this thing has gone. I also want to thank the District Security Committee. I want to thank the District Electoral Commission of NRM for handling the elections in a transparent manner. And they also managed to provide security for the whole exercise, which went smoothly and peacefully in Amuria. Amuria County witnessed for the first time a peaceful election process. And I believe that by me joining NRM, it opened the way for the process to be free and fair. Now that we're in the same house, the idea of bias and the idea of favor disappeared. So the ground was leveled. And this time we're in a leveled ground, and because of having a leveled field, the players with the tactics were able to be seen. And that's why I was able to come out very well. You see, being a teacher is an advantage. I am a teacher, I have taught in this district. I've also taught very many. I am a teacher of Amuria High School, which school has produced very many people in this area. Majority of students have studied, they have produced several police officers, very many nurses, so many teachers, social workers. All those fellows have been through because of the school where I have been. And in being a teacher, you know what happens to teachers. They are respected in the village. And whatever they say, people believe in them. And we always do what is true. And the community copies us as an example. So I offered myself as a teacher, where my colleague was saying that the teacher cannot go anywhere. And the teachers managed to make things happen in Amuria. And I also want to say politicians overstaying in office when you cannot do something new is very difficult for people to accept what you are saying. And one of the factors in Amuria is that the ground was level, security was provided, the electoral process was transparent, mobilization was done by both of us. He did the mobilization, I also did the mobilization, the party also did the mobilization. And I also want to say another factor is that the people are becoming enlightened. The community is becoming enlightened politically, and the roots of democracy are taking shape in the community. People are coming to understand that after every 5 years you are supposed to conduct elections, and people are beginning to participate. So that the NRM and the President Museveni, who has brought in participatory democracy, has helped the people to understand that it is their role, it is their duty, and the article of the Constitution, which says power belongs to the people, is now getting into the roots. People are beginning to see that yes, power belongs to them. And I also want to advise politicians who were there, partly one of the reasons why I've been very successful avoiding body politics. Because the body politics that is in Amuria, where people are beaten, you cannot bring an option, you can't ask a leader any question. That means you can't know anything. Creating awareness becomes a problem. People interacting with their leaders is not possible. The leader imposes himself on the people through arrogance and by use of a gun, so that you terrorize the community. Now for us, we came with a soft approach and say we explain things to the people, make sure people get enlightened that it is their duty to elect the person, and that it is through the trust given by the people that one can enter parliament, one can access a political office through the will of the people. And when the people give their trust, they are the ones who have the power to transfer their trust from one candidate to another. And that means this time the trust was transferred from the Honorable Minister and given to a teacher who was managed to explain things to the population, and the community has understood. So there was a desire for a leader for the people, a desire for a leader who would serve the interests of the community. And that is what has been here. Amuria has been having a cry. There has been a gap. Because people in the office have a gap between them and the electorate. And that is why, when we explain the things properly, having clear issues presented to the people, issues that attack the real feeling of a person, people were able to change. And the trust belongs to them, and the power is for them. And they have the power to choose, they have the right to choose a leader of their own. So for us, me as one, I looked at the issues people have. The political issues are there, socio-economic issues are there, the cultural issues are there, poverty is there, so many things, so that the message we're packaging appealed to the interests of the people. and it entered into the hearts and minds of the community. So that eventually during the electoral process, they decided to vote for a teacher, and he left the politicians who are very arrogant. And that is the difference. That's how I made it. But it is Amuria that has got victory, not me. The people of Amuria are the ones who have rescued themselves. For me, I'm just a tool. For them, they are the ones who wanted the change. So this victory is not mine. It is the victory of the people of Amuria County, who were yearning for a change and were desiring for proper leadership that could interact with them, proper leadership that would organize them, and proper leadership that would transform the minds of the population, so that here mindset change to eradicate poverty becomes a priority. Because when there is money in the pockets and in the communities, people are able to educate their children, they are able to attend to their medical issues, and they are able to attend to their social way of life, which we were telling people, and now seeing so many gaps. For us, the president has never visited us for the last 20 years. And yet our people are being deceived. You vote people like Ediao, the president will never come here. But with them in office, the president has never visited here. Amuria has never hosted any international function. And you see, no leaders have ever come.